Hello, students. Welcome to Easy Elimu Learning Simplified. I am your teacher, Mr. Stanley Ombogo. So, dear students, thank you for joining us, and I do believe that you are doing great wherever you're watching from. In this episode, allow me take you through an area in grammar, and that is adjective phrases. So, before we get to look at what adjective phrases are, dear students, remember in our previous video, we learned something about prepositional phrases. So we defined what a prepositional phrase is, and again, we were able to identify prepositional phrases in sentences. And lastly, we were also able to use some of the prepositional phrases to construct our own sentences. So in this video, dear students, prepare as I take you through adjective phrases. So first things first, what are adjective phrases? So an adjective phrase consists of one or more words, one of which must be an adjective. So remember, when you talk about a phrase simply means a group of words. So when we talk about now an adjective phrase, we are referring to a group of words that is having at least an adjective. So it means that if we are having maybe a group of words without any adjective in it, then you are told to identify an adjectival phrase. Then in that case, there is no adjective phrase to be identified. So an adjective phrase tells us something about the noun it is modifying. And again, the principal word in an adjective phrase is the adjective itself. Remember, we say that the phrases consist of one or more words, one of which must be an adjective. So it is that an adjective that becomes the principal word. So the other words within the phrase are called modifiers because they only give us further information about the adjective. So another thing is that the modifier may be an adverb of degree, such as very, to, and so. So remember, adverbs of degree are types of adverbs that are used to help answer, the question to what extent. So such an adverb is normally placed in front of the adjective it modifies. So the examples that we have in sentences. So we have the first example. Our classroom floor is very clean. Then the second example that we have, is this too high? Then the third example that we have, driver, please do not play the music so loud. So I want you to pay attention, that is on the words that are bracketed, and again pay attention on the words that are highlighted using the blue color. So in the above sentences, the bracketed word is the adverb of degree, while the highlighted word outside the bracket is the adjective itself. So both form what we call the adjective phrase. But remember that in the adjective phrase, it is the adjective that is the principal word, while other words are modifiers. So now again, looking at the three sentences, very clean is an adjectival phrase, too high is another adjectival phrase, then so loud is also another adjectival phrase. So just like I've said, they both form they all, that is, if we combine the two words, those that are bracketed and the highlighted words, they both form the adjective phrase. So the words, apart from the ones that we have talked about, the words enough and indeed are also adverbs of degree, and they are placed after the adjective. So Examples in sentences, that is the sentences having enough and indeed. In the first example, we have the customers rejected the milk because it was not fresh enough. Then there is the second sentence, that is inspectors found our school records impressive high. So in the two examples, the that is the words that are highlighted using the blue color are the adjectives, and the words that are bracketed, enough and indeed, are adverbs of a degree. So as you can see in the two sentences, they are appearing at the end. They are appearing at the end of the sentences. That is the two adverbs, enough and indeed. So if there is only one word in the adjective phrase, dear students, that word must be an adjective. So we have got, sentences that have got one word adjective phrases. So in that case, the that adjective phrase, that one word adjective phrase must be an adjective, because we said that adjectives are the principal words in adjectival phrases. So there are examples in sentences, that is of one word adjective phrases. The first sentence: most ladies like bright clothes. So we have got the adjective bright, and because it is the only adjective, it is also acting as an adjective phrase. The second sentence: my parents taught me to respect old people. My parents taught me to respect old people. So again, if you look at the second sentence, we are again also having one adjective that is also acting as the adjective phrase. Then on to the next: you don't gain anything by being dishonest. You don't gain anything by being dishonest. So again, looking at that sentence, we are also having only one adjective in the adjectival phrase, and that is the adjective itself. So at times, we are told that at times a word group can also work as an adjective. So if we look at the sentences that we have below, he is a doctor with a lot of experience, and compare it to the second one, that is, he is an experienced doctor. So in the first sentence, dear students, a lot of experience is an adjective phrase. And in the second, experienced has served the same purpose as the phrase in the first sentence. So that confirms the fact that we can have a group of word working, that is as an adjective. So on to the next thing, we have further examples that are given in question form. So the instruction: replace the underlined adjective with an equivalent adjective phrase. So the first one: he has bought a metallic door. So the underlined adjective there is metallic door. So the response to that is, he has bought a door made of metal. Then the next sentence: her husband wore a golden ring. So if we replace the underlined adjective with an equivalent adjective phrase, we will have the response that reads, her husband wore a ring made of gold. So the next sentence: a white cow was slaughtered. So the response to that is, a cow with white skin was slaughtered. The next one: he lives in a stone house. And the answer to that is, he lives in a house built of stone. So that is followed by the next, that is, I have passed several sleepless nights. And the response to that again is, I have passed several nights without sleep. So the second last question: the white used the Ugandan railway. And again, if we rewrite the sentence replacing the underlined adjective with an equivalent adjective phrase, we will have the white used the railway running through Uganda. Then lastly, heroic deeds are worth praises. And the answer to that is deeds of heroism are worth praises. So, dear students, I believe that the sample questions that we have tackled um, are going to be able to help you understand adjective phrases better. So that brings us to the end of the session. Thank you for staying tuned till the end, and remember to always keep it easy, Alimu. Until next time, bye.